Aries, hello, welcome to Coffee Sage and Tarot. This is going to be your weekly reading for April 27th through to May 4th. Please do keep in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and reverse any energies as you see fit. Show me Aries, please, for the week of April 27th to May 4th. Show me Aries for the week of April 28th, I had to check the calendar, through to May 4th, please. Show me Aries for the week of April 28th through to May 4th, please. Thank you. Let's see. That's a lot. That's too many. All right. Anything else here for Aries? Okay. I'm not really liking this, Aries. Not really liking this. Okay, Nine of Cups here in the reverse showing up. Where you're sitting, you're not feeling good, okay? Knight of Pentacles, this feels like something may have happened this week that you didn't really anticipate here, and it's really throwing you for a loop, okay? Knight of Pentacles here, you're looking at and you're saying, but I've made my decision. Well, or maybe you're really set on not making a decision, or you've made the wrong decision and you're trying to avoid having that conversation with yourself, Aries, okay? Justice in the reverse, Seven of Cups right side up. Yeah, it's kind of like you're getting lost here. So whatever this decision is that either has been made or you're refusing to make, it's like, okay, let's look out and let's see this, but you're not really seeing it, right? It's kind of like, are you pulling the wool over your eyes here? That's what I'm wondering. The King of Wands and the King of Cups both showing up in the reverse, and those were pulled at the same time. Yeah, so this really feels like you're unseated, right? Something is throwing you here this week, Aries, and it's not feeling so good. We have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. The good news is that whatever this pain is, it looks that it appears to be ending quite quickly. We do have that Knight of Swords coming in after the fact with that King of Pentacles shortly or like immediately behind it. So it's almost like, okay, we're done with this. We're ushering in something else here, right? Like you're not getting sidetracked from your goal, whatever that may be, but it's kind of like, whoa, this is a lot, okay? Also, Libra in reverse, your sign opposite here. And aside from that King of Wands showing up unseated, really not seeing you at all. Let's get some more clarification for Aries, please. Can you show me some clarification for Aries? Show me some clarification for Aries, please. Oh. Show me some clarification here. Doesn't want to come out. Interesting. Last time, some clarification here for Aries. Doesn't want to come out. Okay. Only a couple clarifiers here. We have that Three of Cups and that Fool that kind of flew almost off the board here. So Three of Cups, I'm wondering if some sort of celebration here is causing this unseated, or this idea of like experiencing some joy is something not going as planned with some sort of celebration here. Or it's that this, like the opposite of that, where this celebration is really kind of spurring things along. You're kind of like, I really don't have time to sit in this because I have things to do and I have life to enjoy, kind of thing, right? The Fool popping up here feels very much like, let's not stick in whatever this is, right? Let's not, especially with that Two of Wands showing up in the shadow as well. It's this idea of like, let's not dwell on this, right? It feels not so nice. It looks not so nice for you, Aries. I'm not going to lie. But the Fool here is saying, like, let's leap away from this. It's almost like you're like a bunny hopping, right? And so you land on this and it doesn't feel so good, but quickly after you're hopping to something else, right? So there's no dwelling here, which is nice for this week. But it's definitely kind of like a little bit of holy shit energy, okay? Let's see, anything else here for Aries? Oh, you can't see that. Four of Cups showing up in the reverse here. Okay, so yeah, like not disengaging here, not ignoring anything. You're very much direct in the path that you're traveling, even if you are using that Fool energy and taking a leap, okay? This little cluster came out here. So we have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, Two of Cups. Yeah, I'm wondering if this Three of Cups energy is kind of unseating this, right? Or kind of making this transition here, this kind of difficult period, a little bit easier for you. The Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, Two of Cups. Definitely some opportunities. This is you in your element, right? So it could be this invigorated passion, or just really coming through and kind of feeling your element, or feeling in your being a little bit of a different way here. Ace of Swords, new thought. Or it feels like maybe even calling attention to thoughts that are weighing you down, regarding a connection or regarding how you view your relationship with yourself here. And that Three of Cups could be bringing that into light for you this week. This idea that we're coming to terms, or we're seeing there's an opportunity here to see the different thoughts and see from a new perspective how certain thoughts are weighing you down and weighing your energy down. The Hierophant here showing up on its side, that is Taurus energy, okay? But this idea of what face are you presenting to society? What are you showing up like in society, right? Playing by those rules, playing by that traditional kind of, how we interact, right? The face we show outside. This kind of idea is showing up sideways, which kind of leads me to believe that some core elements about, either religious practices, spirituality, or even just habitual patterns that you kind of abide by day to day, right? We all have those. Perhaps could be changing. And this whole kind of initial with the Nine of Cups in reverse, Justice in reverse, and even your element, your King of Wands here with that Knight of Cups, that a little bit of becoming unseated, that kind of vibe, does make sense that this Hierophant is showing up sideways here, because it does feel like there's a little bit of something in your physical realm that is shaking a little bit, or shaking. Something's happening that's shaking that loose, okay? Kind of like a tower without a tower. It's just kind of like, whoa, you're confronting something. Let's see if there's anything else here for Aries. Anything else for Aries, please? Last time. Thank you. Yeah, see, there's Justice. Oh, okay. Justice showing up again in the reverse, okay? So either you're running from a decision, you don't want to make it, right? With this Ten of Swords showing up here. Or you're not admitting that you chose wrongly. Something along those lines, okay? Queen of Swords in reverse as well. It's almost like the board is showing me two choices here with what's happening to you this week. You could either go further down this path of like being stubborn and saying, I don't care, I made the wrong decision, but I'm committed now, and like that refusal to kind of pivot your situation. And you know, in that refusal to pivot, you're kind of going more and more down this path, but that Queen of Swords is showing up and she's not quite being the queen that you want her to be, right? Queen of Swords in reverse can be a little bit unruly, can be very judgmental, can be very much like a bully, right? And you know, we can kind of be that way when we're being stubborn, right? So this kind of line is showing me, okay, you have an opportunity here to really like dig yourself in the mud and really be stubborn here and stick to that path. Or with these kind of aces here showing up, there's an opportunity to kind of say, okay, right, and here, a refusal to end whatever is trying to end, right? So that's option A. Option B here is, okay, let's see how we're feeling. Not so nice. Let's take a look at this Ace of Swords, this perspective of what is weighing me down, and adjust accordingly, right? So it's kind of stick or twist this week is what I'm feeling here. Eight of Cups showing up in that shadow. Yeah, I mean, you know, Eight of Cups is walking away from something that's known, right? That feels very familiar to us, and it is emotionally very difficult to do. But that's kind of the vibe that these cards, that universe, that the spread is kind of saying for you this week, Aries. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this very much feels like a tough week for you, and some hard decisions need to be made here this week. Okay, the thing I will say that I keep kind of looking at here is that Fool energy, right? He exists outside of this, and just really feels like, let's not sit too long in this. You are at your best when you don't dwell and you keep it moving. And this, I feel, is like, okay, it's not working. Let's keep it moving. Let's not sit in this any longer than we need to, right? So that's really what I see for you, Aries, this week, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it, just as I hope that you appreciate this reading. And if you do, please do hit that like and subscribe button, as it will add your energy to the collective, and it is free to do so. Alrighty? Thank you very much. I really appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. I wish you all the best for this week ahead. You take care.